Salvatore M. Has Dutch ever worked with someone who had the lightest worker's handshake, who was ironically a crowbar in the ring? So let's describe the worker's handshake first.
Well, it's like this, you never grab a guy, but I used to do it later on. You grab a guy, it's like a finger shake. It's like, eh. But after a while, you feel kind of stupid doing that. So I would always put out a half a shake, just your fingers, really. And the guy would say, and that's a way of saying, I'll take care of you and you take care of me. So some guys I didn't used to know, I would just meet them the first time. I would grab their hand and I would shake it. Pleased to meet you, man. See you in the ring. I would just shower down on it as hard as I could. The guy would look at me. I said, oh, I'm only kidding you. So, but a lot of guys had to shake. I first learned that from the Hispanic guys. They showed it to me first. And Hispanic guys, most of them are very, very light. I don't know why, they just were. So, and I learned a lot by working with those guys. I was working with one guy, and he had come from South America. I remember I told you about the guy who had Titanes del Ring.
Mm-hmm.
I think he worked for that group. So I'm going to have to research that a little more. So, and he had a real light handshake.
Salvatore also adds, also does Dutch look at someone like they have three heads on when they give him that limp handshake? Or do you expect the limp handshake these days?
Well, I don't really expect it. Well, I do expect it, but if I go in, how you doing? A lot of guys just do this or just do a bump or, I don't really do the handshake anymore. Just give me a bump, boom, and we're good.
Well, so the handshake thing, how's the handshake etiquette sort of changed over time then? Because was there like a time where you had to shake everyone's hand regardless if you knew them or not if they were in the building?
Oh, yeah. Years ago. Well, you would go in, you wouldn't know anybody. So, and you were the newest guy there. So go around and by protocol, shake everybody's, introduce yourself. See, nowadays we don't have to introduce ourselves. We know who we are. It's like, hey, what are you, bastard or whatever. But if you're new, just go shake everybody's hand. Don't be standoffish. Don't be an asshole, because that's one of the worst reps you can get. Is that he didn't shake my hand, or he's standoffish, or see, a lot of people get the impression that he thinks he doesn't really need to be here, or he's better than this. So you try to avoid that at all cost. Now things are different now. Things are different, but years ago that was the way it was.